Golden Bit Rant 3.0. 2.0. I'm doing this without a script, so it might be a little bit messy, but here goes nothing. The first thing I want to say, this doesn't mean I hate RB battles. It's the exact opposite. I especially want to say this because this might be the last one. It feels kind of, not mean per se, but feels kind of rude to talk about how this was a bad idea when it might be the last RB battles, but I'll talk about that later. Another thing I want to say, this is a follow-up to my previous video on this, because things have changed. I have DJ's Dynamic Dasher, the golden version, so that's cool. But anyway, let's get into the actual stuff. The first thing I want to say is that I don't really, since I have a golden bit now, I kind of disagree with a few things. Again, that's why I'm making this video. But anyway, well, I think there are definitely ways they could have done this, like the upgrade system I mentioned in the last one. But I think another way, and probably the most simple way to do this, is just to remove gold bits entirely. And I have my reasoning. Don't leave hate comments before you watch the rest of it. Okay, so first, it allows the devs and people working on it to focus on the normal items, making those better than the actual just silver and gold. I'm calling normal silver because silver's better. Anyway, a lot of people enjoyed Season 2 items more than Season 3 because they were less bulky and more sleek. If they focused on only 3 of the judge items instead of having 6 of them, they could make those 3 items look better and make them more similar to Season 2 in the fact that it looks good together. Because right now, in my opinion, it just looks like they threw 3 UGC items together. Again, just an opinion, don't hate me, please. Another thing I want to say that isn't really about golden bits specifically, but RB battles is a bit of a difficulty problem. What I mean by that is that while it's easy for some people in the community, certain topics like the Piggy secret bit and the Arsenal normal badge, but for a lot of people, either mobile or just people that aren't the best at the game, it isn't really that easy for them and requires them to take hours of their lives for really just 3 virtual items. A good example is Arsenal, as I said before. And people, mobile players in specific, are still finding 90 seconds hard, but it used to be like 50 or 45, and that was impossible. But yeah, that's just an easy example I could think of the top of my head. Anyway, it also just makes it better for the players. It allows them to keep normal sleep schedules, you know. They don't have to stay up to like 12 or 2 just to make sure they don't miss a golden bit. Because like the 3rd bit, it went by fast. But yeah, it doesn't mean, because then they can't waste time staying up, sleeping more during the day, stuff like that. Also, it means they won't fall behind on unrelated tasks like school, work. For YouTubers, this isn't really an issue because their work is really YouTube, and RB battles kind of hard carries that. Like, my video got like 30K, which I'm so happy about. And I do want to thank the viewers for that. But yeah, I do feel like if they had just normal bits or normal items, you could get it whenever, in relative time, of course. You could get it whenever, meaning you could still spend time to do the stuff you need to do outside of RB battles. Another thing I want to say is that golden bits, in my opinion, removes one of the most important parts about RB battles as a whole. While a lot of people saying, well, you just don't want it to be challenging, that is completely not true. RB battles is like about the challenge. I want that to say. But I think it's also about the friends and the opportunity to work together with other players to find hints and use those hints in the games. I think gold bits kind of ruin it because it gives you an incentive not to do that, to keep stuff to yourself. And while people say the challenge might be higher than that, I don't think so. It's the friends we made along the way. I think that friends and specifics, the people you meet and the people you interact with during RB battles, is what makes it so great. And yeah, that's really it with the gold items and just my follow-up. But now I want to talk about RB battles ending. Now this really hurts me because RB battles, as of right now, is like the only good part about a Roblox event. All Roblox events seem really like corporate and just for money. Like Walmart Land or Vans World or games like that. Even though some of them may be fun, only Vans World actually, I played a lot of events. But some of them may be fun and have original stuff. But you really could tell it's just for the money. which kind of sucks, but you know, I guess Roblox is as greedy as it seems, but it would be fine if they at least included it with original events. Like, if they had, like, even though Metaverse Champions sucks, especially because it replaced Egg Hunt, Metaverse Champions would have been better than this. But, you know, I don't really know what to say here. That's really it. I guess another thing they did. Okay, wait. Let me reword this. My bad. Anyway, the two issues that I think the Roblox, the RB Battles judges specified was one, exporters, which is a huge issue. I think this will get fixed because I think Roblox is working on their anti-cheat now. So hopefully that won't be an issue if they do a season 4. But right now it's not worth it for them, at least for it to be this big, because they spend so much time even kind of not, and they're not making as much money as possible because they're neglecting the actual channels. Like, you could check Terabyte Games, they upload a lot less, which makes sense, but you know, kind of sucks. And then also, Roblox as a whole is just not on the side of RB Battles. Not only is it not on the event page, screenshot, haha, not on the event page, but, which kind of sucks. But Roblox is nothing, not even on Twitter, to promote RB Battles, even though it's the main thing carrying Roblox as a whole, and maybe not carrying Roblox, but making it so much better and so much bigger. And also, it's worse because they don't even spend time to, you know, hype up events like this. If they actually had events like Metaverse Champions, as I mentioned earlier, wouldn't be as bad, because you still know Roblox is doing well. Still sucks, especially because it's giving no money toward RB Battles and nothing towards RB Battles. It but it makes RB Battles grow a lot slower than it should, and just be as more forgettable, even though that's not the word to use, because if you're a part of RB Battles, you're going to remember it or you just participate, you're going to remember it for like the rest of your life. But yeah, I don't really know what to put here. I do want to say that RB Battles, even if it does end, it makes sense. It's kind of inevitable seeing how Roblox is doing. Wouldn't be surprised. And even if it doesn't end, I want to keep hope. It's definitely going to be smaller than this season. Like, this season already has delaying issues. Partially why I'm making this video. This season already has delaying issues because of how much effort they're actually putting into this. I don't really know what to put here. I feel kind of like sad. I don't want to have a sad ending to a video, but it's the truth. It's reality. So good stuff definitely came out of this. YouTubers met each other and interacted with each other when they usually wouldn't. And there's a lot of fan art, which I am going to be making a video on for a separate reason, that really highlights how talented the community is and how much the community loves this event. But anyway, yeah, see ya.